welcome if you're new. This is Lifestyle with Ola, where I talk about lifestyle, luxury, fashion, fitness, and everything in between. And in today's video, I was going through the items in my closet and the things I usually use, and I found that I think in the past had seen people do January favorites, and today I thought to look at all the items I actually used a great deal of in January and be able to share that with you guys in case any one of you is out there trying to purchase or are interested in these products. And so without saying too much or further ado, let me start with the video. Today's video, I'm going to bring you what my January favorites are. And it's gonna range from skincare, cosmetics, and clothes, shoes, handbags, and everything in between that I think I've been utilizing a lot. So the first I think is gonna be the skincare. For skincare, I've been using a lot of Paula's Choice. During the pandemic in 2020, the beginning of 2020, I'm not sure what happened, but I broke out a lot, and this really affected my skin. And I tried to, I went to the dermatologist. I'm somebody that's actually acne. I have acne prone skin, but during the pandemic, it kind of exacerbated it, and it increased. And so I think it was just staying indoors. It was probably, the first time using mask and stuff. I'm not too sure what happened, but it kind of really made it worse. And I began to, break out, and I had cystic acne. I think it was more hormonal and all of that. So, after the dermatologist calmed it down and did all of that, I needed a routine that, aside my acne medication itself, because I do use Epidural, Axone, and even Retin-A. So I think I use a micro Retin-A and all of that. But I wanted something, in terms of, moisturizer, face wash, and all of that in between, because I found that even just applying the acne medication by itself will actually dry out my skin. So I needed something to help maintain it. So I discovered Paula's Choice, and it was a good thing. I think she did mention it, that that's a good brand. So I began to look into it and got into Paula's Choice, everything from the line. And I think there's a particular part of it that actually works for me, that after a while I figured out. And so the first item on that is the first item that I use from Paula's Choice is their Pore. I'm gonna see if I can take a picture of it and hopefully put it somewhere on the screen when I edit this. It's their Pore Normalizing Cleanser, and it's for blemish prone skin. This is actually helps my skin a lot, because it doesn't, when I found out that when I buy those other acne wash, they usually would dry me out and have that tight feeling when you squeaky clean, and that means it stripped off all of my oils and moisture, but this does not. So that's the first item. And then I usually follow up with a pore reducing toner, and this one it has niacinamide in it, and so this is the second item, and here it says it's for oily and combination skin. So I usually will follow after I get out of the shower using that, and then use the pore reducing toner with a wipe and use it on my face. And after I'm done with that, the third item that that I really these are my favorites, and is the 2%. I think this is the most popular of the Paula's Choice line. It's the 2% exfoliate. It has the BHA liquid exfoliant, and it has salicylic acid. And all the acne products actually have all of this, but I found that I think it's the chemistry or the way they put this together actually works well for my skin. So after that, I usually follow up with the 10% niacinamide booster. I'm not sure if all of this is showing up, but you know, I'm gonna try to take pictures and put it up. So this is a 10% niacinamide booster, and this, you know, I follow up with that after putting that on, and I usually will put a little on. I think it's just a it comes in a drop form. Let's see, it comes in that kind of drop form, and I pump it in, put it in, and pamper it into my face. Then after that, I follow up with, you know, I let all that absorb while I'm doing vitamin C. It's the Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster. It adds 15% vitamin C with vitamin E and ferulic acid. So that in the morning helps. You know, I do all of that before. Now after applying all of that, I will apply my acne medication and then follow up with their moisturizer. I don't think I brought the moisturizer here, but it's in my bathroom, and I'll show you what the moisturizer looks like. So those are the things that have been helping. I mean, I'm not saying that my acne is totally gone, or now that I have whatever's left over from the acne, I have blemishes and stuff, but I think it's a process, and it's, you know, it's helped out. And so for January, I've noticed a real big difference that when I'm consistent in, you know, applying and taking off my makeup and doing all of the skincare routine, that I see a difference in that. So, but this, in addition to what my dermatologist gave me, has helped with my skincare, and they're my favorites in terms of skincare. Also in terms of skincare, I usually would, you know, before I use the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water to take off my makeup. You know, some people say, you know, use the oil oil to break it down and all of that, but for me, I tried, you know, doing that, and I found that maybe I didn't take off the oil properly, or I didn't do something. It made it worse. So I wouldn't, you know, I don't, you know, subscribe to that. So I use this, then follow up with the face wash, and then, you know, do the morning routine in addition to the nighttime routine. Then I use my micro retin A and all of that, because I have a different acne medication in the morning and a different one at night. So I will usually do that, and, you know, that's helped me out. And so that's it for, you know, my face skincare for January favorites. The next is the Kiehl's, and this is in the this I finished using. It's empty, and I just got another one in. And so this is a refill bottle from, let's see, this is the refill bottle from Kiehl's, and this is a very good body. I mean, it's kind of a little bit pricey, but I've noticed that, you know, when I do go to take off my clothes, you know, at the end of the day, I love the way my body feels. It feels so supple. So I found that, and I started using this in, I think I started in December, but I didn't actually, you know, fully, you know, just use it by itself. I was using my other body moisturizer. So in January, I said, okay, you know what, that's other moisturizer is all gone, and I'm going to concentrate on this one. And since using this one, I've noticed a big difference in the texture of my skin. I usually will, you know, apply it to the from chest down to my feet, and I've noticed a difference in, you know, how it feels. Although I have a different moisturizer for my foot that I usually will apply, because it helps, you know, lock in the moisture, and it helps my feet not get ashy. So for January favorites, I you know, this Kiehl's, I've seen a difference in the way my body feels. Yeah, and all of that. For fragrances, oh my god, I got this Roger perfume. It's the Roger A Midsummer Dream perfume. I received it as a gift from my brother, and actually did not, you know, now it's all empty. You can see it, there's hardly anything in there. And I'm telling you, there's a particular, when people said, you know, Roger and all of that, at first I thought it was like an hype. I found that, you know, a lot of people don't wear this. You know, a lot of people probably wear, this is another popular one. A lot of people probably wear the Baccarat 540 and not this one. So I found that I have a lot of people asking me, oh, where's that smell from, and what are you wearing, and all of that. This I really love, and I'm trying to, there's another Roger perfume that I tried out at Neiman Marcus that I think I'm gonna save up to buy. I underline save up, because they're not that cheap, and I'm still grateful and thankful that he did get me this. But I found that in January I found myself using it. I found myself, you know, after, you know, getting that kind of compliment, that for the ones, you know, you go to the grocery store, and I'm one person that if I'm going to the grocery store, especially since we've been at home, I'm dressing up. I'm, you know, I'm vibing to the grocery store, you know, all dressed up. You know, if that's the only outing I'm going to, I'm going to show up. So I found that, you know, a little, and with this, a little goes a long way. So this Roger is one of my favorite, and I plan to rebuy it. Money, really, it smells like money. And that's the thing about some of these fragrances, is that, you know, you want that, you know, luxurious feel or luxurious smell. And it reminded me of, you know, growing up, somebody used to tell my dad that he smelled like money. And you know, that there's a luxurious feeling that you know, I'm not sure I can describe it, that you get from putting up nice things, having nice things next to your skin, and you know, enjoying and indulging in it. So this did it for me. Sorry for the long rant on that. So my next favorite is actually my agenda. I'm telling you, this agenda, like I said in one of my videos, you can see it right there. You know, I have it decked out. I usually put this by my bed at night and put a pen by it. Before I go to bed, I write in it. When I wake up, I write in it. And I try to have it wherever I'm going, except maybe when I'm going out, because except when I'm not carrying big bags. No. Yeah, except when I'm not carrying big bags. I leave this at home when I'm not carrying big bags, or I don't want anything bulky. Because when ideas do come to me, I tend to quickly write it down. I'm somebody that even though I have my regular journal, I usually will use it for my budget and bills and all that. But for this, for my ideas and all of that, I have so many that I keep writing, and I'm like, wow. You know, sometimes you go out, you could be at the grocery store, you could be at Target, you could be at TJ Maxx, you know, all the local places I will go to, and ideas will come, and I will be like, okay, where's my phone, where's this? And when I get home, this is what I reach for next to my computer. And sometimes even while working, I try to have it open. So, and there's a thing about, you know, writing things down that, you know, just my memory, because I've written it down, is somehow, you know, attaches itself to my memory. So it's a favorite for me, and it's something that, you know, if I was to lose, I would rebuy. I've made it a habit of, you know, writing things down. And the good thing about writing things down, even for like a daily journal or a diary, is that when you go back to it, I came across a diary or a journal I wrote in 2002, and I was shocked that, you know, I had written that, and that's how I felt at that moment. Because if I didn't write it down, really, maybe I forgot even when I wrote it down, but if I didn't really write it down, I'm not sure that I can go back and revisit that memory. But with me writing it down, it brought back the memories I was feeling at that time. So this is a favorite for me for January, and you know, I've been enjoying it, you know, and that's it. Okay, next are shoes. And so for don't worry, I'm gonna wash my hands once I'm done. And these are very inexpensive. They are this burgundy, you know, almost brown red like boots. They're made by Caslon, I think. Yes, they're made by Caslon. I bought them from Nordstrom. I think I bought them, I purchased them 2 years ago, but found out that from November till December I really wore them, but January, oh my goodness, I have been, you know, wearing them so much. Every time I go out, they match almost everything in my closet. That, you know, because they're not like black, brown, they're burgundy, and I have a lot of burgundy in my closet that they do fit. Even when I wear them with denim, when I wear this with denim, when I wear it with my leggings and all of that, it fits. And I love that it's versatile. Even the weather has been cold, so I've been reaching for this a lot. To my surprise, another item that I didn't think that, you know, I would wear a lot, that will match a lot, are these boots from Aldo. I think I got them during Thanksgiving. I was out and about at the mall, and the shoes I was wearing was not comfortable, and my son was buying something from Aldo, and I was like, oh, let me try those boots on. I'm telling you, they've been good. And I'm even scared that, you know, I might have ruined them. They're already creased and all of that, and, you know, I've stained them. But this past January, I've worn them. You know, the good thing about the cold weather is that, you know, if you have good boots, the good thing about good boots is that for the cold weather, you can actually, you know, stay warm. And, you know, I try to wear thick socks with this, because these are really, you know, way bigger than my size. I think they're ½ inch bigger, and I've been wearing them, and they look nice with everything. And because it's a pop of color, it's white, you know, it goes, you know, you can wear white with anything basically. And so this has been a favorite for me in January. So another favorite for me in January has been my handbag. This I bought them pre-loved from the Real, and they're this Bottega Veneta handbag, and they're the old style, but I love this webbing and all of that detail, and it's been easy to reach for. Even though they're gray, there's some, every time I always have to remind myself to change out of it. And that's the thing about, you know, handbags. I thought that maybe if I had a black handbag goes with everything, but this handbag I've been reaching for and been wearing to death. And, you know, it's easy to just grab. This and my Fendi bag, but this I think I've worn a lot. My Fendi bag I had to put away so that I don't wear it to death, and it's not as versatile. Although it's brown, it's not as versatile, but this has been, you know, very versatile, and I've been wearing it everywhere. Okay, the next item that is a favorite for me, and I think it's gonna be the last one, because no, it's not. Okay, the next one are this UGG slippers. I got them as a gift for Christmas from my daughter, and you know, I had other UGG slippers, and you know, she said, oh, she wears hers out, and she got my husband one, and his one is out. I don't wear mine out. This has become my work from home shoes. I can be all dressed up, you know, from top to my neck and head, and you know, wear this. They're so comfortable. I'm so tempted, even with how comfortable they are, I'm so tempted to wear them out. Hopefully, you know, I know if I do wear them out, I'm gonna ruin them, so I don't want to. And so to round up favorites are gonna be my Rustling Bajinski hats. I don't know, I found out that, you know, my other one, my red one, is, you know, way bigger than what my head circumference is. So my red one and my black one is actually in, they're actually in size medium, and this is a small. And I should have figured out that I have a low cut, that, you know, the small will probably fit better because I don't have hair on my head. But I was just like, oh, I have a big head. Thinking I had a big head, I bought it in a size medium. But so when I was trying to now, you know, buy other colors, the last colors they had were small, so I bought this in a small, and I said, oh, let me try it on. And I love the way this fits. This actually fits way better than my medium, and so this hats have become my favorites. And so it's easy now for me, and I think I'm not a beanie person. Beanies don't fit me. Let's see. I'm gonna look for a beanie and put it on. Beanies don't, I don't like the way beanies look on me. They make me look funny. So, but there's a certain elegance that this has, and I love the way it looks. It's been my January favorites, and I thank you so much for, you know, coming back to watch this channel. And if this is your first time, thank you for clicking on my face. I really appreciate, you know, your support. And I hope to see you next time on in the next video. And what else do I have to say? I have very long intros. I don't always know how to end it, but I'm really saying thank you. I appreciate all the support I have been getting, and until next time, stay blessed.